Kendall Jenner's noticeable baby bump sparked speculation about her being pregnant with her boyfriend, Bad Bunny. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. People on the internet started talking when a photo of Kendall Jenner went viral. Many believed she might be expecting a child because of how she looked in the image. In the photo, Kendall was wearing a black top and loose-fitting trousers. The way the clothes fit and the angle of the picture made it seem like she had a round stomach, which led people to think she might be pregnant. But when the image was studied more closely, it became obvious that it was not what people thought. It turned out that it was just a trick of the eye. A woman walking behind Kendall had her body lined up perfectly at the moment the photo was taken, creating a shape that looked like a baby bump in front of Kendall. When the moment was seen from a different angle or with the right timing, the truth was clear. One person online even made a lighthearted comment, saying it was actually the backside of the woman behind Kendall that created the illusion. Still, even after the truth came out, the rumors didn't stop spreading. People kept discussing it as if it might still be true, showing how quickly celebrity news can take off and how hard it is to stop once it starts. While people were busy discussing the image, Kendall continued with her normal activities. She even shared a glimpse of her life at her beautiful home in Los Angeles on her Instagram stories. Her house is said to be worth millions, and the photo she posted showed her relaxing in her large backyard. Through the wide glass windows, fans could see into her lovely living room. The setting was very calm and peaceful. A fire pit was burning, giving off a warm glow, and there were several chairs around it, suggesting it was a spot for relaxing evenings. The entire scene gave off a cozy and rich feeling that fans seemed to admire. It looked like she was enjoying a quiet time at home, possibly unaware of the noise happening online because of one misleading photograph. Interestingly, just one day before the confusing photo was taken, another moment had already gotten fans talking. Kendall had been spotted walking around Los Angeles with her boyfriend, Bad Bunny, who is also very famous. In that moment, she was wearing a tight black tank top and loose black pants. Some people thought that her belly looked slightly rounded and again jumped to conclusions. The idea of her possibly being pregnant came up once more. But when people remembered what Kendall had said in the past, the talk didn't hold much ground. Back in March 2018, during a talk with Vogue, Kendall had spoken openly about her thoughts on having children. She had said that she wanted to wait a little longer before starting a family. Specifically, she mentioned wanting to become a parent when she was around 28 or 29 years old. That interview helped show that she wasn't in a rush and wanted to take her time before entering that stage of life. Considering her current age, it means she might still be planning for the future and not the present. Still, the internet has a way of keeping stories alive even after the facts are clear. People online kept repeating the same message, saying that Kendall was expecting a child. But others quickly corrected the story, pointing out that it was just the woman behind her that made it look that way. The words, "That's just another lady's bum behind her," started being repeated across different online platforms. The photo was shared again and again, with many people adding their thoughts, making jokes, or asking more questions. It showed how quickly things can be misunderstood, especially when it involves a famous person. Even something small, like the way a picture is taken, can turn into a huge conversation when a celebrity is involved. And in Kendall's case, it happened fast and didn't stop quickly. For Kendall, this kind of attention is not new. Over the years, she has been part of many news stories and public debates. One of the most unforgettable times she was criticized heavily was back in 2017. She was part of a commercial for a popular drink brand. When the ad came out, many people were very upset. The commercial tried to send a message about coming together and making peace, but many viewers felt it didn't respect the seriousness of the real issues people were facing. Time magazine even wrote about it, saying it caused a major controversy. The company behind the ad decided to remove it very quickly after it was released, within just a few days. That experience was a tough one for Kendall because the public reaction was so strong. It also showed how quickly public opinion can shift when people feel something is not right. That moment taught many celebrities an important lesson about being in the spotlight. Everything they do is watched very closely, and sometimes even good intentions can go wrong. Since then, Kendall has mostly stayed away from situations like that. But it's clear that people still pay close attention to her every move. Whether it's a photo, a video, or a social media post, fans and followers are always ready to react. Sometimes their reactions are kind and supportive. Other times, they are quick to assume or judge. The recent pregnancy rumor is a perfect example. A simple photo with an accidental illusion quickly became a topic that was discussed across different platforms and by thousands of people. It wasn't something planned, but it spread fast and made headlines in celebrity gossip circles. Even with all of this attention, Kendall seems to continue living her life without letting the rumors take over. She appears to focus on her work, her relationships, and her interests. Her home, the photos she shares, and her quiet moments all point to someone who enjoys peace and comfort. She does not often respond directly to rumors, and perhaps that is her way of keeping her personal life separate from the public chatter. By not speaking out, she may hope the noise dies down on its own. For fans, this leaves a mystery, which sometimes makes the speculation even stronger. But those who follow her closely know that she has already shared her thoughts on these matters, and her past words are enough to show her real plans. The reaction to the photo also shows how people today often trust what they see without asking questions. With the internet moving so fast, many users don't take time to check details. One glance at a photo can lead to big ideas and false stories. In Kendall's case, one step, 1 second, and one angle were enough to create something that wasn't even true. And once that story began, it was hard to stop. Even though it was explained quickly, some people kept talking as if the explanation didn't exist. This kind of thing happens often in celebrity culture, where small things turn into big stories because of how widely they're shared. It's not always easy being a public figure like Kendall Jenner. People look at you, talk about you, and judge your actions. Even the smallest detail can turn into a full story. Sometimes it's funny or lighthearted. Other times it can be stressful or unfair. This time, the story may have started as an innocent mistake, but it shows a bigger issue about how fast things spread online. It also shows that people are very interested in celebrities and their personal lives, sometimes more than the celebrities themselves are comfortable with. When privacy is hard to maintain, every public appearance comes with a risk. Celebrities like Kendall have to find ways to live their lives while also dealing with this constant attention. In the end, the rumor about Kendall being pregnant seems to have come from nothing more than a misunderstanding. It was just a photo taken at the wrong time, with someone standing in the wrong place, making it look like something it wasn't. The online world quickly turned that small moment into a big conversation. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.